Potter fans, John Silva here, aka the Wand Collector. In today's video, we are going to be going over in depth a little bit about the Marauders Map here. And we're going to go over some of the history of the creators and go through some of the spots on the map. And I'm glad you guys are here to come along with me on this journey. And I can't wait for you to see how big this map really is. I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Now, we all know the Marauders Map was created by Lupin, Pettigrew, Sirius, and James Potter while they were all at Hogwarts. And they started creating the map when they became Animagi to help Lupin get out of the castle safely. And the charm that they used on the map was called the homunculus charm. It's supposed to be a very powerful and very advanced charm to track all the movements of everybody within the castle and the grounds. And it also has the ability to insult anyone trying to read it. Or it might just insult Snape, who knows. And the cool thing about the map was that it was also able to track anybody within their invisibility cloak, or even if they were drinking polyjuice potion, because it was so powerful it could detect anything misguiding like that. Now, let's dive into this. This is one of my favorite pieces in my collection. And first, I want to go over how it shows here the grounds of Hogwarts. And right here you can see the castle, and behind it the Whomping Willow here that Harry and Ron crash into in the second book, and also has the entrance to the Shrieking Shack. And then over here, of course, we have the Dark Forest. Very scary place. Then if we open this way, it comes right to the courtyard and the clock tower, which we all know as the entrance of Hogwarts. Over here, we just go down the corridors, and there are just so many different places to explore on this map. And a lot of the writing is in either Latin or some other language. I'm not 100% sure, so I don't understand some of it. But it is very, very big. This is just part of the map. As you can see, it continues like so, I believe. And then right here we have the way to the courtyard right here, the path to Transfiguration. Here's a little fun detail that Peeves may lurk here. And also down here, that guy could be anywhere, honestly. Beware of the moving staircase, and beware of boggarts in this closet. Over here, we have the Charms classroom, where Professor Flitwick would be teaching. Here is the History of Magic, where Professor Binns would be teaching. And they don't really show Professor Binns in the movies, or Peeves, so kind of weird. This right here is the Passage to Potions, and a place where I'd probably try to avoid, because I would not want to be down there with Snape. And if we follow along this way, we find ourselves in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom, next to arithmancy, and always to keep an eye out for ghosts. Now this map is really big. It does not fit all the way across my desk, but it's a very amazing piece, my favorite in my collection. And just unbelievable how big this map is compared to the one in the movies, just because it has to unfold so many times it doesn't move or anything like that. That would be amazing. And as we all know, the map was stolen from Filch's office by Fred and George Weasley, and then given to Harry so he could use it. Right here we have a closer up of the courtyard, the clock tower, right there. Sirius. Very amazing detail on this map. Everywhere you look, just something super amazing to look at. And as we all know, the map shows entrances to secret passageways and can also give the user of the map hints to what the password of that secret passageway is. And in the movie, it portrayed everyone's place as little like feet marching, and in the book it actually describes it as little dots, so just a little difference there. And also about the map is certain places that the Marauders never found, like the Room of Requirement, which may be unplottable, and the Chamber of Secrets are not on the map because most likely the Marauders either didn't find them or they are just unplottable, so they were not able to be put on the map. But Hogwarts is also supposed to be unplottable, and they made a map of Hogwarts, but they say that because it does not show any surrounding areas like London or anything like that, that's why they were able to create the map with the charm. Mischief managed. So a little bit about the Marauders here. Remus Lupin was born in March in 1960, and we all know as a young boy he got the bite and became a werewolf. Other than that, he went to school, he met the rest of the Marauders, and became friends, and we all know how the rest played out for them there. And the next Marauder, James Potter here, was also born in March of 1960, and we all know his story. Father of Harry Potter, married Lily Potter, and all the terrible things that happened after that. He also became friends with the Marauders at school, helped them create the map, and became an animagi as well. He was a player on the Gryffindor Quidditch team. He was also head boy in school. And I don't want to go into too much detail about them yet because I want to do a separate video of just the Marauders and their wands and their history and stuff like that. Next, we have the wand of Sirius Black, Harry's godfather. And he was born in November 1959. He was a pure blood, and Other than the fact that he was part of the Order of the Phoenix, like James and Lupin, he spent 12 years in Azkaban, and I bet that was very, very horrible for him, as we all kind of saw in the movie. And one of my favorite parts about him is how his family was, meant for like the dark arts, and they all were Slytherins and stuff like that. But he chose to, be different and step away from that and not follow the dark arts. And it showed when he got sorted in school into Gryffindor, and just the choices that he made throughout his life. One of my favorite characters in the series. And next we have the wand of Peter Pettigrew. And like I said in my other video, anybody that had a wand like this, I would have instantly not trusted them. All I could find on him, which is really kind of weird, but it says that his birthday was between September 1959 and August 1960. So I'm not really sure what that means. It also said that he was either half-blood or pure-blood. It didn't specify. And just like the others, he went to Hogwarts, was sorted into Gryffindor, and eventually became an animagi and a marauder, and betrayed everyone and ruined everyone's life. Well, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys really enjoyed going through the map in depth with me, because I really enjoyed going over it and learning all the history of the creators and just what it took to create this map, because it's very, very interesting. But until next time, Potter fans, Expelliarmus!